24 highly trained men await transport to a top-secret military base. America's elite warriors. Green Beret, Marine Recon, Navy SEALs, Delta Force, Police SWAT, CIA Special Operations.
I was in Kosovo, Grenada,
North Hollywood bank shootout,
Beirut, Desert Storm.
Brought together to compete in a contest of combat readiness.
A warrior prays for peace, but trains for war. If you've been involved in lethal force situations, there's no truer statement.
These military and law enforcement officers, like the thousands at home and abroad who now answer our nation's call, are our peacekeepers. These are America's heroes.
Why'd you call me? You called me because it's time for war.
You could send us to combat right now. We'd all die for each other gladly.
These 24 men, most of whom have never met, arrive at Camp Windstorm, a camp commanded by decorated Navy SEAL Rudy Bosch. Commander Bosch assigned the men randomly to 4 6-man squads. Alpha.
Want some, get some, bad enough, take some.
The Young Guns, courageous and confident, with men like Mel Spicer, a 5-year veteran of SEAL teams.
The most important mission I've ever been on is still classified, so I can't talk to you about that.
Bravo, urban assault, made up primarily of police SWAT officers like Bob Kane of LAPD, a hero of the 1992 LA riots.
Would I consider myself to be one of the best SWAT officers? Everybody at work knows I'd be lying if I said no. Yes, I do.
And Dexter Fletcher of Miami, Florida, who has 1,000 drug raids under his belt.
I don't think about the dangers so much. It's just something I love doing, and I since I was a kid, I've always done crazy, risky things.
Charlie.
It is wisdom. It is not strength.
The Over the Hill Gang, with men like 51-year-old Ed Bugarin, 11 years in Delta Force, the elite counter-terrorist unit, a hero of the Beirut embassy bombing.
I'll teach you to build a bridge and blow it up.
And 42-year-old John Potter, a member of a top-secret SEAL team involved in classified missions around the world.
I hope that the American audience looks and sees the true heart of what we are. Honor, integrity, respect.
Delta, the Oddballs, complete with a guy named Nutter.
I'm ready.
And a CIA operative named Boz.
I pretty much work on a need-to-know basis, and there's so much in my past I really can't talk about.
And all the way out.
These 4 teams will compete in a 15-week evolution to see who is the best of the best.
Today's competition will be between Charlie and Delta.
Each week, 2 of the 4 teams will go head-to-head in realistic SWAT and combat missions. Like going behind enemy lines to rescue a downed pilot.
Roger, a precious cargo at this time, over.
Roger, Bravo. The Yuri is heading to the extract point. Over.
Destroying an enemy tank.
I'm sending the charge now.
Rescuing a hostage from gang members in an urban police shootout. And more realistic missions, like taking out an enemy fuel dump.
Truck is clear. Come on.
Rescuing a POW. And assaulting a terrorist-controlled illegal arms operation. Each team will compete separately against the Shadow Squad, an overwhelming enemy force made up of specially trained soldiers. The team which wins the mission moves on, while the losing team has to make a tough choice.
You will now democratically discharge a man.
And you know what? We're not voting anybody out.
If we lose, I walk.
Lose a mission, lose a man. The high stakes lead to explosive personal and human dramas.
Why haven't you put out yet, teammate? But don't start screaming like a little girl. Come to me face and face me like a man.
Gut-wrenching decisions.
Are you confident and willing enough to say who you'd vote off now?
And moral dilemmas.
And I am so sick and tired of going in that damn room trying to figure out who the hell's gonna leave.
All taking place in a tournament, which in the end will crown one of the 4 teams as team champion. And ultimately, one man, the best of the best, the combat missions champion.
God bless America.
Combat missions. 24 special forces and SWAT operators battle until one man stands alone. Who will win? And who will
wants heroes, they need to pay attention to every single face they see on the camera here. Maybe their first, maybe their last time to see who was responsible for protecting this country.
Alpha Squad, all present.
Bravo Squad, all present.
Charlie Squad, all present.
Delta Squad, all present.
Sir, the squads are formed, all men present.
Very well. Take your position. At ease. Welcome to Camp Windstorm. This is going to be your home for the next 15 weeks. I'm Colonel Rudy Bosch. For those of you that don't know me, I've served 45 years in the Navy, 30 of it with the SEALs. I've got a Bronze Star, and I got over 45 combat missions from Vietnam. Over 750 special operators applied for this contest. You're the 24 who were chosen. Each week, 2 squads will go head-to-head. Today's competition will be between Bravo and Charlie. Within a day or so, you'll be getting orders for your first mission. Good luck to all of you. Sergeant Major?
Men, when I fly out, report back to your tents, make final equipment preparations for today's competition. Bravo, you'll compete against Charlie today. Alpha, you'll compete against Delta next week. And all 4 squads in 30 minutes report to the gate for physical training. Tune, 10, all out.
Hey, Mark. Jody Taylor.
Good to meet you. Steve Claggett from Dallas.
Jeff Ayers,
Nice to meet you.
Once we got into camp, brought us in here, mustered us up, put us into teams. I stepped up front. They called you up one by one, and I was the first one called. And then I heard SWAT team, SWAT team, SWAT team, SWAT team. It concerned me at first that there was 4 of the SWAT guys, albeit they were from different units.
I'm Ken Graves. Jay?
Yeah.
Ken Jeff. Ken Graves. John? Jay? Ken Graves.
My first impression of the team, I was, real excited that I had some other SEALs on the team, but just because it's sort of equal ground there, I know what to expect.
Delta. Recon. And then SEALs.
I'm really impressed with all of them. Hardcore guys.
We got a couple of young guys on the team, but we look to be the oldest team here primarily.
What? Who's over 30?
Probably the baby of the squad. Yeah.
Who's over 40?
25.
Who's over 50?
You?
Yeah, I'm 51.
You're a stud, team leader.
I guess we're known as the over-the-hill gang. Some of our oldest guys are in better physical shape than I am, actually.
Hey, guys, heads up quick.
What's up?
What do you guys think about going in and trying to get a little chain of command thing going?
The whole process of us picking a team leader amounted to about 10 minutes.
If Ed doesn't mind, have him give his a brief bio.
Okay, I retired in 1992 as a Sergeant Major, United States Army. I spent most of my career in Special Forces, the 5th and 7th Special Forces, and I spent 11 and a half years in Delta Force, and about 1.5 years in Special Operations Command Pacific.
How much of the book did you write?
About half of it.
Yeah, so it's
half of the first book.
5 minutes later, he had everyone convinced, and that was it. He was team leader.
I don't mind being the team leader.
Ed's a wealth of knowledge. He's got a lot of operating experience.
When the American embassy was bombed in Beirut, Lebanon in 1984, I was in the embassy, and I was acting as part of the security detail for the American ambassador there. I received the Purple Heart, and I also received the Soldier's Medal, which is the highest medal that you can receive in the Army in a peacetime situation.
There's Chuck Norris right here. This is Junior. What's that actor name?
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, Freddie Prinze Jr.
The tent today, Dexter decided that he's going to give everybody nicknames, and then he went to town on that and gave everybody their names, and it just went from there.
We got Kojak over here.
That ain't my. don't know who's saying it, but you.
I'm a kidder. I just threw some names out. You know, they weren't really permanent nicknames or anything. I just like to bother people sometimes. So. I think you may definitely be the instigator. What do you think, Bob?
I got some for Dexter. It's not a nickname.
As you can see, you're going to follow this road.
And they started out by giving us a little 3-mile run in the desert with our boots and fatigues on.
On your marks. Get set. Go.
And they said, we're going to do a 3-mile run. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, 3 miles. I haven't run 3 miles since 1984. I mean, I'm a handgun specialist. That's what I do. And I'm going, this is going to absolutely kill me. And here Jeff finishes this thing like 3rd or 4th and goes, well, I really didn't push it, Jody. I'm going, okay. You know, yeah, I didn't either, Jeff. You know, I'm just trying to survive it. Yeah. And I said, well, you know, the worst is over.
The next individual event will be a rucksack run that requires you to race twice around the camp. This is your finish line.
And then they put this, 50-pound rucksack on us with a sandbag and say, hey, run around this base 2 times. I'm looking at these guys going, have they lost their mind? You know, we don't do this, guys. This is not what SWAT cops do.
Let's go. I got 209. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That thing weighs 1/3 of my weight. It's pretty rough. Pretty rough.
Jody.
And I'm going, geez, I hope nothing else happens to me.
Listen up. Pull-ups, max pull-ups, as we described. 2 guys at a time.
And then they said, well, we got to do some pull-ups.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 9.
At this point, Jody seems to be the weak link.
So it was pretty devastating.
We were informed that we had a mission briefing with the whole team.
Bring him in. Bravo, our team leader is located here. Charlie, team leader located here. Tomorrow's mission, code name, tank takeout. The enemy has moved a Centurion tank into our area of operation and is firing at our men. Your mission is to destroy the tank with an explosive device. You'll be inserted by helicopter to this area in the high desert. You must move by foot to the tank. The enemy is a highly trained, well-equipped force known as Shadow Squad. They will be wearing the dark green tiger stripe uniform. Be aware the enemy are dug in around the tank in defensive positions. Once you have completed your mission by destroying the tank, surviving members of your team will move to this area for helicopter extract. We will run this mission twice. Each team will go separately against Shadow Squad. Charlie, you'll go first. Lose the mission, you will have to discharge a man. All right, you now have the opportunity to earn 25 extra points towards your mission in an exercise known as Log Carry Hell. The exercise will commence immediately after this briefing. All right, you're dismissed. All right, Bravo, Charlie, line up. All right, today's exercise is the log carry from hell, worth 25 points toward your mission. You must carry a 500-pound log through the obstacles around the lake for as long as you can. So every 15 minutes, the horn's gonna blow. You're gonna lose 1 member of your team. You must keep moving. First team to drop the log loses.
Oh my God, what am I doing here? I mean, this is military stuff. You know, I'm going a log, 500, 700 pounds. You know, we've got to pick it up.
Drink up the ride. Here we come.
We started out in the lead. From my point of view, they were semi-disarray starting out. When we took the lead, coming off the high step here, we went up diagonal to cut them off. what's that doing to him? It's going to make him frustrated.
All right, guys, go. We started off a little slow intentionally because no sense. It was an endurance evolution, so we were going to let it play out. Everybody was feeling strong, so we picked it up a little, and once we finally passed them, we gradually increased the lead.
I said, look, the first man that needs to go out is me, because I'm the least physically fit when it comes to this kind of exercise, you know, because it's not what I do.
Drop a man now! Good job! Keep going!
All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, up. Up. There we go. Push.
Everybody, drop another man!
I was the second person to drop, and I saw my team in action. I was thinking about each of them carrying 125 pounds minimum, and I felt bad in one sense that I was no longer there to assist them in overcoming these obstacles.
Jay and I were so far over, we pushed the front over, I think.
Hit it on your shoulder. Hit it back up on your shoulder.
Ken makes the most incredible save.
Sit down as long as... Hold on, I got my leg. Hold on. Up.
And then Ken, once again, in a monstrous show of strength, got it back up on his shoulder.
There we go. Good job, Jeff. You guys are doing outstanding. Way ahead.
I knew we were only a couple steps away from hitting that big obstacle. And the horn sounded, and we had to lose that fourth guy.
Gotta go now. What have you got now?
I think we were just trying to distribute the weight evenly. But it was real hard for anybody to move. We just started going. It seemed like my right leg just went down way lower than I expected it to on the step, and I sort of fell forward, and that was it.
All right, bro? You're done. You okay?
Yeah. Obviously, all the weight shifts to the back. So I was too far forward, Ozzy was a little bit too far forward, so Jeff was probably taking 400 pounds of weight.
I just lost my foot, man.
It's the whole thing, man.
We put the weight out on you, man.
All right, bro? You're done.
Yeah. Because we lost the log carry from hell competition. We were pretty disappointed in that for sure, but I think we gave it our heart, so can't expect a whole lot more.
Thank you for this victory. Thank you for the strength. Thank you for the fire. Bravo! Bravo!
We are truly a team, and we know what we can do. And I'm absolutely proud to say that I'm on Bravo team, I'll tell you that.
From our insert point here, and basically travel with the train.
We got back to the tent, and we started our briefing right after that. I mean, we just started setting up our mission plan and how we're going to do it.
The indicator that you guys have successfully placed, whoever it is, has successfully placed the charge under the tank, you pop smoke. Okay.
Cover your back on your...
No matter how much intelligence you get, such as photographs, maps, and everything, it never looks the same when you're there.
What time is that bar close?
10 o'clock down there.
Time to go get the nightly brew, I think.
I'm going to keep looking at this because
The snake pit is the only form of entertainment that we have here on the base. The two young ladies that work in the snake pit have been named Charlie's Angels. One of the things that I've been contemplating for the last couple days is any event that we have to enter the dismissal room, who do I choose to vote off or get rid of? That's the real dilemma.
Whatever that about what's going to happen, whether you win or lose, is that tomorrow night we're going to be here for you, right? To console you, to feed you alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have some problems. The person that gets voted off won't be here.
He'll be here in spirit.
Oh, I love Jeff Everidge. He has smiling blue eyes and such a great face and that square jaw. And the first night he sat down on the stool and smiled and asked for a beer, I said, this guy is going to be awesome. He has just such a great vibe about him.
Night.
I think we should do very well in today's mission. We'll probably have some of the older people on our squad, but again, experience-wise, it's actually how much experience have you had in special operations. It doesn't matter how old you are.
1, 2, 3.
There's one guy out there that used to work for me, Potter, and he don't look in too good a shape. Not as good as when I had him. Plus he needs a haircut and all that stuff. He's got a ponytail, and that's probably holding him back. He's competing against some younger guys, but I think he's carrying too much weight. When it comes time to put a guy off, this might be enough reason for your team to do it.
Maybe I can't run as fast with the ruck. Maybe I can't swim as fast. Maybe I can't climb as fast. But if I had to take a choice over somebody who can do all that, I would rather take an operator, because an operator is what's going to save you.
An operator in the SEAL team is a man that does the dirty work, like if somebody's got to be killed, he kills them.
Gentlemen, take your instructions from Sergeant Major Deaver.
Team leader?
Roger.
Men, here's the situation. We got an enemy tank that's got our men pinned down. We're going to drop you in by helicopter, and your mission is to destroy the tank. You'll be using the Miles Laser Engagement System, the same system you used in your Special Operations training. As a refresher, you will all have a laser attached to the barrel of your weapon. There is no live ammunition here. When you fire your weapon, it will shoot a laser pulse at the target. If you get hit, a buzzer on your vest will go off. You are then classified as dead. You must lay down. You are out of the mission. Does everybody understand that? Good luck, man.
Take us out. Hey, we're going to go kind of around to the left of that ravine and up the hill a little bit so we can get high ground on them, okay? Okay. Keep a lookout. If you can, throw it straight at the tank where the wind's drifting, and we'll bust ass down the ravine here. Yeah, throw it right at the tank.
Wait till he cooks up. Kenny, wait.
One's down in the tank.
Another, look out! We're taking fire! Yeah.
I can't feel. Did you copy?
I got one!
4 and 6, give me your status.
Okay, looks like we got 2 down. Looks like they're both down. Our assault team's down.
3, this is 5. 5's moving in to complete mission. Roger that. Get the explosive charge and throw that tank.
Okay, Jeff, I don't see anything. I've got you in sight.
Okay, watch your back. They're still active behind you, over on the ridge between me and you.
Yes, sir. He's on me. You guys got to shoot back.
Roger that. Get the explosive charge and destroy their tank.
Jeff's down. Good shot, Potter. K3, I'm moving in. 5's down.
Clear. We cover the charge. Complete the mission.
Move quickly, move quickly. There's one between you and me, over.
Okay, I'm setting the charge now. I'm full cord. I'm hit.
4, what's your status? 5, what's your status? 6, what's your status? 1, what's your status?
HQ, this is Buchanan from Charlie Squad. The tank is destroyed. I'm all that's left.
Roger that. Heavy 5-7 is on the way.
If we lose, basically I know we have to replace somebody, and the whole team knows that also. But if the team votes for one person, then you know what? I think that person will walk off with his head up high and accept it.
Well, I would think we're the underdogs now. I've never assaulted a tank, you know, so to me it's going to be a first.
Yeah, for us to win against Charlie Squad today would be a great momentum boost for us.
They have field experience or rural experience, which the rest of us SWAT cops don't have.
HQ, Bravo Leader Byers. We're lifting off this time and heading for the insert point.
Bravo, this is headquarters. Nearby intel reports there are enemy forces in the area.
Roger. Out.
Get down, get down, get down!
Where they coming from, guys?
Byers is down. Byers is down. HQ, this is Bravo. We've got enemy contact. Taking heavy fire.
Move low, guys, move low.
He's down! Dexter!
Yes.
Can we run over?
We've got 2 down. Someone get the explosives from Corwin.
Steve, when you got it, bring it up.
Hurry! On you guys.
Claggett, we're following you now, man.
What's the tank? What's the tank?
He's down.
Hey, both of them down. Get ready to cover us, guys.
You're covered on the top.
Go, 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 go.
You got shots! You got shot!
Kane's down. Repeat. Kane's down.
Listen up, Dexter. You take left flank. I'm advancing to place the satchel now.
Here comes cover fire, Steve. Dex, who's left on that side? Nobody. Steve's out. Get your ass back over here. We gotta go get the charge. Listen, hey, we go up
done now, we're gonna get popped. We need to take that guy out.
Dex, we got to destroy the tank.
Yeah.
We've got to.
But listen.
We got to go up and get the satchel and place the bomb, okay?
I got you. You got enough sniper over there on the left side.
Dex, can you see him? Yes, I see him. They're behind a bush. I'm coming to you, okay? Go ahead. Cover fire. Ready? Jody, I'm gonna move up and use the body as cover. Go. I got the satchel. All right, move up. I got them both. We got to roll. The tank is going to blow. HQ, this is Taylor from Bravo. Mission accomplished. We've got 4 dead, 2 left. Requesting extract. Over.
Roger that. Heavy 5-7 is on the way.
Left.
Yeah. Overall, mission completed.
Yeah. We're a little disappointed that, it could have gone better, but that's not to say that it went bad. It just could have gone better. Unfortunately, I was shot right off the bat, and that kind of disappointed me. But Dexter and Jody carried on, and they did well, and we completed the mission, which is what matters. We congratulated Jody and gave him a high five, and he carried the team on that mission.
I'm not the hero, okay? Win, lose, or draw. You have to be able to look yourself in the mirror the next day and say, hey, I gave all I had. That was all I had. Yesterday was just a matter of survival. To run 3 miles, run around a barracks with a 60-pound rucksack on till, I die. And today was a matter of something that I know about. So, in reference to my standing with the team, we're one team, and we're going to either win this thing together or we're going to lose it together. I'm with 23 of the best of what they do in the nation. It would be an absolute honor. It would be an incredible experience to win this thing. We're getting ready to go through the whole situation, find out whether we won or lost, and somebody's going to be discharged.
Men, it's the moment of truth. Each started with a standard 1,000 points. Charlie, you lost 5 men at 50 points off per man. It took you 36 minutes. At 5 points off per minute, that leaves you with a total of 570 points. Bravo, you earned an extra 25 points on a log carry from hell. In your mission, you lost 4 men and it took you 35 minutes, leaving you with 650 points. Bravo, you're the winner. Colonel?
Congratulations. Charlie, you've got 10 minutes. Go to your tent, pack your gear, and report back here. Dismissed.
What we got back there was a mindset amongst everybody that we would have to let someone go. We didn't want to come behind the back and say, hey, we have to let you go type thing. So we wanted to have it out front before we went, before the big board, and have to make the final decision. So we basically lost it with 1 man killed, right?
Is there anybody, so that we don't vote, want to just take the hit here for whatever reason, just to check?
I ain't gonna stab anybody in the back, and I ain't leaving a team guy down. So it's your call.
All I'm saying is that I'm not going to draw swords because I think that's the coward's way out.
And we had a big discussion where I could see a lot of animosity between the guys developing. Then there was 2 that wanted to vote, and 4 that did not want to vote. Would rather take the chance of pulling swords.
Someone's going to go tonight.
There's no let me ask you this question. Does anybody here think that it's backstabbing somebody if you go in there and you make your own decision? I mean, really, honestly.
Yeah, you're following the rules.
I mean,
yeah, you're playing the game that each side is playing. I don't look at it that way.
You know, what are you here for? Are you here to win, or are you here to be here? I mean, I would like to win. I mean, that would be a great thing. I'm here for this right here that I haven't had for 2.5 years. You know, being in a situation like this with 5 other guys that are a lot like me, and you know, the bonding experience, and to have fun, enjoy it.
I guess the bottom line is this: is that we have to look at the weak link of the team, and that person has to be replaced to enhance the team.
We got a tough call because we don't really have a weak link.
It's just a matter of, are we going to take advantage of what's going to happen here and capitalize on it? That's how I have to look at it.
1 minute hero, next minute zero. That's how life is, man.
Push your bags right over here.
Once we entered the room for the discharge or for the announcement on how it was going to be done, it was kind of tricky. I mean, it was we had several people thinking several different ways.
Men, you may have lost today's contest, but on combat missions, that loss gives you a chance to improve your squad. You will now democratically discharge a man and replace him by going across the way and choosing a new man from the files in the dossier room. Major, pass out the discharge forms. Put your name on top, put the name of the man you want to discharge under it. You can't vote for yourself. When you fill the card out, pass it back to the major.
We disobeyed the rules, and we didn't vote the way they told us to.
Okay. I can see Charlie's squad refuses to discharge a man. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to talk amongst yourselves. If you still can't make up your mind, each man will draw a sword. One sword has a red tip. The man that pulls that sword will be discharged, and it's left up to chance.
So we make this decision individually again, or do we do it as a team? If we can't come to a decision as a team, what's the point?
It's just what wisdom becomes you.
That's what we're going to do. Who thinks we should draw swords? How about that?
What do you recommend we do?
Honor, integrity, respect. Do what's in your heart. There are only 2 choices. We either take swords or we write the names down, we put them face up, and that's it. No bull. To me, it's a dishonor to leave a teammate under any circumstances.
As a team, what's the consensus?
Draw swords. I will
draw swords?
Yep. I will not dishonor anybody.
Do you want to draw swords?
Yeah.
Do you want to draw swords?
I want to vote.
Do you want to draw swords? Well, the consensus is draw swords. We're ready.
Did you men make a decision?
We're drawing swords. We're drawing swords.
Okay, men. Potter, you're first. Draw any sword you want. If you get a red tip on a sword, you're the man. Red tip.
That's me?
Yes, sir, that's you. Men, you have 10 minutes to improve your squad.
When we went into the dossier room, everybody did a quick run around the room and read the bios on the guys. Narrowed it down to 3, discussed those 3 guys, and then basically we went on Oz's recommendation. So you already go with Wong?
Wong and I have worked together for 5 years. He brings a lot of experience, a lot of know-how, a lot of knowledge.
The thing that bothers me is that Jeff was one of the ones that didn't want to draw swords. He's the one that drew the short sword. So a little ironic, since he was the one that didn't want to do that.
Part of the cool thing about being a SEAL is that everything was a little different. Every day was another challenge, and this is going to just go in my book. Not my written book, but just another page in the life of Jeff, and it was a cool couple of pages. Wish it could have lasted longer. These guys are heroes just from their backgrounds. Look at Ed. He was part of some very, very important national interest type missions. Look at Ozzy. Dude's protecting people every day. And the dedication and the hearts of these guys who have been in special operations and the men and women of special operations right now, they're all about being Americans. Yeah, these guys are heroes.
Average, it's been an honor and a pleasure to have served with you. I salute you. You're dismissed out that gate.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Wilson Wong, you've been assigned to Charlie Squad. Right there. Sergeant Major, take charge.
Yes, sir.
Dismissed.
Depending on what the future missions bring up, will be a big benefit to the team.
Next week on Combat Missions, Alpha faces off against Delta.
Hey, where did you go up to the tank on your own?
Scotty, easy, it's my fault.
Don't pull the karate bull on me either.
Who will win?
We're not voting anybody out.
Who will go?
I think we're all men enough to stand up, take it, and move on.